What's going on? How's everybody doing? Everybody let me know in the just in the comments, in the chat. I mean, how's my sound? I got a new microphone, so I just want to make sure everything is sounding right. And if not, I'll try to make some adjustments on the fly. Welcome to the stream. Looks like we already got a few people on here. Jim, hey, what's going on? My moderator, as always, he's right there with us. And he says I'm coming in 5x5. That is great. All right, what this stream is going to basically be is our December contest winner. I'm going to be doing the drawing for that. We had 89 transactions, I guess, for December through my affiliate links with Signature Solar. And I definitely appreciate it. So that's why I'm going to keep up with this as much as possible. Whenever you guys are supporting me, I'm going to try to support you back and do these giveaways. So everybody let me know in the chat what their weather's like. Because I know, hey, this week, a lot of people, especially in the central part of the country and the southeast, got a lot colder temperatures and probably some ice and snow depending on where you're at. So let me know how your weather's looking and if you lost power or anything like that. And if your solar backup system was able to help you out any. I didn't lose power. I think right now it's warmed up some. It's about 33 degrees here. And for the last few nights, around this time, it was definitely in the low 20s, especially when you add in that wind, it was going down in the teens. So definitely been cold for my area, southeastern North Carolina. So, hey, let me know how your weather's doing. Off Grid Wannabe says it's about 7 feet so far. Good night. Jim says it's currently 31 and clear where he's at. So that's similar to what I got right now. Everything's back to normal, except it's a little cool, but not as cold as it was, and the wind has definitely died down. And just so everybody knows, that's already in the stream. Let's say how many people we got in the stream right now, if I could see here. Looks like we got about 9 people watching right now. So just so you guys know, the way you enter this contest is you were able to use my links and my discount code, and then you basically support me through my affiliates. So now the discount code is no longer going to work. Signature Solar decided they're not going to let us use the codes anymore. So you can still get a discount, but it'll only be if you use my link. So you have to use a link in one of my videos or the link like I put in the chat. So the only way to be able to support me is by basically using the links, and that's the only way you'll be able to join in on the contest as well. No discount code anymore. So you still get the discount. I just don't have the code. It's only through my link. Use a link, you still get $50 off and still be entered in the contest, and you'll still be supporting me. And of course, I definitely appreciate it. The last 2 months have been the best 2 months I've ever had. And so far this month, it's definitely slowed way, way down. Probably because it's a new year. Right after Christmas, people are going to start spending less money a lot of times. Plus, this whole affiliate discount code change, that will probably hurt, what's going on. Because I think about 90% of my affiliate sales were using my discount code, which is no longer going to work. But I still appreciate it either way. I just want you guys to know. So if you still want to support me, hey, you can use the link in any of the videos or the link in this description or the one that's in the chat. And I definitely appreciate it. So basically, we're going to go over what I'm going to be giving away for the month of December. So I had like 89 transactions. Like I said, a lot of them were small, but I had some that were very, very large transactions. So I definitely did pretty good with my affiliate sales. Like I said, the last 2 months have been my best months, and I hadn't put out a ton of content. Of course, I did live streams and stuff like that, but sometimes you just can't get to it. You got life going on and you got to work and all that kind of stuff. So I just haven't got out as much content as I want to. I have a lot of stuff that I need to finish editing and get out. And then I'm like, oh, I didn't like something about it or whatever, and I didn't put it out. But it just is what it is. Y'all don't want to hear my complaining about my channel. And hey, let's go ahead and say what's going on to Randy. DFW, it's cold but sunny. And then Flowpack, what up, champ? Hey, what's going on? Hopefully everybody's doing good and nobody lost any power or anything during these storms, because we don't want people to lose power when it's cold. 'Cause a lot of people, they're not going to have backup power like a lot of us. And definitely cold can definitely kill people, especially elderly people and stuff like that don't have a lot of backups. So I don't want them to lose power. I want to lose power just at my house. It'd be nice just to see my stuff work. But then, you know, you don't want it to happen when it's cold because, you know, other people, they're not going to have the same stuff that I have. But let's go ahead. I'm going to take you, do a little screen sharing and show you what I'm going to give away for this month, for this contest, you know, because of you guys and how you've been supporting me. Basically, we're going to do the Life Power 4 battery like we did before. And we're going to do the version 2. Let's see here. Where is it at? Is this a 48 volt? Yeah. The 48 volt version 2 battery. And you can add it to your system. Man, you can do whatever you want to do with it. Basically, you can make a whole nother system out of it, add it to your system. I guess most people on here, they're already going to have a 48 volt system or be looking to build one at some point in the future. So this battery will definitely help you out. You know, you might not have everything right now. You might have bought one thing and maybe you got an inverter already. And now this is all you need is a battery. So this is what we, I can't talk. I'm talking too fast. That coffee's got me going, I guess. This is what we're going to be giving away tonight. The version 2 48 volt Life Power 4 battery. And as a lot of people probably already know, that battery has the built-in fire arresters and all the stuff that the version 1 battery didn't have. It's got the better terminals. So it's definitely a good battery. You know, heard a lot of good things so far from people. Of course, mine is working as well that I have. Never enough batteries. That's what Craig said. Exactly. I mean, I have a lot of batteries, I would say, compared to some people. Let's add it to the broadcast. Craig H says, never enough batteries, laugh out loud. And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how many batteries you have. You can always run out of power. If you have several bad days or even several weeks, depending on where you stay at, of bad weather, you know, it don't matter how much solar you got. It's not going to be enough to charge your batteries back unless you just have, you know, 20 acres of solar panels or something crazy, which most of us don't have because we can't afford it. You know, that's just really drastic and wild. I would definitely like to have more solar panels, and I have more to put up, and I just haven't had a chance to do it, but I'm gonna have those videos coming soon because so just to tell you what's going on with me, I guess a little bit, I just got rid of most of my chickens. I still got one because it had ran off when I was trying to give them away, and then it came back. So I still got to give that one away because I want to start over with some new chicks here in maybe like the early February. So between now and then, while they're not in there, I want to build a solar array underneath over their coop or over their area or whatever wanted to run, I guess. I cannot talk today. Let me go ahead and drink some more coffee. Maybe I just don't have enough coffee in me. I'm talking too fast, but can't think. But maybe we'll do a little Q&A. You know, this probably won't be a live stream like the normal ones. It won't be super long, I'm guessing, because I didn't put it out way in advance. I just put it out today because I need to go ahead and do this giveaway for December. And I just want to let you guys know what we're giving away. And I want to see how everybody was doing and all that. So if anybody's got any questions about anything, just let me know in the comments. And let's see here. Jim says, let's go ahead and add this to the broadcast. He said, I did find out that inverters and batteries stopped working at 24 degrees. Oh, man. I guess you have it outside in a uninsulated building or something, or maybe it's insulated, but it's just not heated. Is that right, Jim? I can't remember. You probably told me before, but I talked to so many different people. I always forget. But yeah, I got mine out here, basically in my building right here. And then in my other building's not heated. That's running my whole house. And because I had a little heater in there, and I've got it over here for testing because I never really used the thing anyway. But I would say most of the time it's above 32 degrees in there when the inverters and stuff are running, keeping it a little warm. And then Jim says, yes, they're underneath his panels. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be warm underneath the panels, not in this kind of weather. But hey, you know, a lot of this stuff is made for the outdoors, and they have heaters built into a lot of the outdoor, the Powerwall kind of batteries and stuff like that. So you'll be good with that. The inverters, now, I'm not sure. He said it stopped working at 24 degrees. I'd have to look up the specs, I guess, for that to see when it stops working. But a lot of those should work, you would think, below freezing. And then Randy L says he put a heater in his shed. Yep, exactly. Sometimes you definitely need it. Let's see what Jim says. But when it gets above 50, I'm going to move a container to put them in. Yeah, I mean, you put them in something, just a little something, and that inverter, of course, is going to heat up that container or whatever, and then, you know, it could stay above the freezing a lot of times, especially if you're using it. So it just depends on what you're doing. But let's see. Should we go ahead and do the drawing here? Let's see how many people we got in the stream right now. Looks like we got 15 people watching. Hey, if you are interested in making any kind of purchases, like I said before, if you missed it, you have to now use my link. I just put the link in the chat, and that's the only way you'll be able to join for the next one. So when I do the January drawing for the contest winner for my affiliate sales, that's the only way you'll be connected to my affiliate sales, and the only way I'll get anything is if you use my links. Since the discount codes no longer work, basically Signature Solar is getting rid of those discount codes. You know, it's their business. Hey, they can do whatever they want. So I'm not absolutely sure about the exact reasoning. I think maybe they want to make sure affiliates who people are watching their videos and using their links are getting the commissions, and not somebody that they just use their code. So instead of having a code and a link, they're just going to go with the link. But like I said before, probably about 90% of my sales seem to be going through the discount code. So that will probably hurt the channel for a little while, but I'm sure I'll get enough videos out to get all that turned around. But all my old videos, I won't be able to change that, where I'm telling people, hey, use my discount code, which no longer works. So everybody that's here, hey, just use that link if you're interested in joining the next contest. And like I said before, if you missed it, this is what we're giving away this time. It's going to be the Life Power 4 version 2 battery. I think this might be what we gave away the last time too. I can't even remember. And I definitely think most people that's watching this channel, you know, either they're going to get a 48-volt system or they already have one. And adding another battery, to me, is going to be something they could always use. So I thought about trying some different things, and maybe next month we'll do something different, just depending on what my sales are. You know, the product I'm able to buy is going to be based on my commission. So they're way down this month. So it might not be a battery. It might be something, you know, less expensive, but we'll just have to see how it goes. And like I said before, if you missed it, I definitely appreciate you using my discount code and my links, supporting the channel. You know, I definitely appreciate it. All right, let's see here. Craig H says, just want to say thanks for your content. I've been building out a Victron system, and your channel was a big help. Hey, I definitely appreciate you watching. I haven't been answering everybody's comments lately too. I'm so far behind on comments. I got to go and get busy on these comments, but sometimes when I'm working my crazy schedule, and then I was having a problem with the app on my phone, the YouTube stuff for the YouTube creator app or whatever. So I haven't been able to comment. So I got to go on my computer, my MacBook, and get all that fixed. And Sleeper7 says, thanks for the battery last month. Bam. Hey, I definitely appreciate everybody that supports the channel, and I'm glad that I'm able to give stuff away. It is pretty fun giving stuff away, of course. So, I mean, if you're able to do it, you know, people get real excited when you give them something for free, you know, and they send you some great emails. So maybe I'll start asking people if I can share the emails that they send out. But hey, I definitely appreciate you guys. That's why I'm supporting you, because you're supporting me. So hey, it's just a team effort here. Jose, hello. Happy 2025. Yep, Happy New Year's to everybody. And Merry Christmas, if I missed telling you that during Christmas time, I guess. And Jim says, greetings to all who've just came in. Let's see here. Stephanie D, hey, welcome to the stream. Could you put your solar equipment in a storm shelter? You can. I mean, you can pretty much put it anywhere that, if it's made to be indoors, as long as it's going to be dry and not really, really humid. But if you get the outdoor rated stuff, I mean, I don't see, you should be able to put it in anything, you know, regardless of what the temperature is and all that. You know, I'm sure there's some temperatures that the stuff won't work in, but, you know, in general, I guess, if it's somewhere that you could be, you know, your equipment's probably going to be fine. Tillman, hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I like the pergola you built for you and the one you built for your parents. I'm going to use the idea. Hey, that's awesome. So that's what my channel, you know, is all about. It's just getting more people involved with DIY solar and more people becoming self-reliant, because that's the only reason I got solar. It wasn't just strictly to save money and all that, which is cool that you can save some money, but I just want to be more self-reliant and be able to take care of my family during power outages. You know, we have a lot of hurricanes here in southeastern North Carolina. Even though I'm inland some, you know, like whatever, 100 miles or 80 miles or whatever it is. But I mean, that stuff gets bad here. We get floods and everything else, and the power be out for days. So that's happened a few times in the last 10 years. So I just want to make sure my family's taken care of. That's what it's all about to me. So, hey, regardless of your reasoning for doing it, whenever there's a power outage, you're going to have power, and you're definitely going to be happy about it. All right, let's see here. Jim says, only problem with a storm shelter is that it is below ground. So if it floods, you out some money. Exactly. You know, but hopefully, you know, depending on where you live, it's not in like a flood zone, I'm guessing, if it's a storm shelter. You know, not typically. AW says, are you keeping your batteries topped off? I don't know if he's talking to me or was it somebody else? Maybe I missed something. My battery, so this is what I did when, you know, we thought this whole ice thing was coming last night in my area. Potentially, you know, it wasn't supposed to be super bad, but, you know, our area's not used to ice and stuff like that. So, you know, we'd have trees falling on the power lines and all that kind of stuff. So, of course, half of my house, I had it running on grid power just to save my solar. So, I mean, my batteries are basically full. I only had half my house running on it. So that's what I do, is run half the house and save my batteries. If I can see some kind of weather coming that potentially could knock out the power, I save mine. I don't mind paying for a little bit of grid power if I can save my batteries for when I really need it. If it's going to be 20 degrees or less outside, you know, with the wind chill is going to be down in the teens, I mean, I don't want my family to be cold. So, of course, I'm going to try to save my batteries when I can. And AW says, yeah, I guess, yep. He was saying, yeah, because he was talking about my batteries. So, basically, that's what I did. So, my building, I made sure had them. They weren't completely charged in here because I had been charging my car on it. But the stuff from my house was basically full when it got dark. And then, you know, maybe it was down to 70% this morning or something like that. But, you know, that was fine. We never lost power. So I'm good to go. But yeah, that's what I would do. Anybody that you have solar and grid power and you're able to, if you have a storm coming or it's supposed to be a hurricane coming or something like that, I'll turn my solar off, make sure my stuff is topped off and ready to go, and use grid power. It's not going to hurt you to use grid power for a day or a night or whatever. Even if you're trying to save money, you know, it's better to be able to take care of your family, at least in my opinion. I wouldn't use all my power, and then when it really goes out, my batteries are already dead, basically. So, just depends on how you want to look at it. You know, everybody can do whatever's best for them and their family. I'm just telling you what I do. All right, I guess we'll go ahead and go over here. If everybody is interested, we'll go ahead and do the drawing. So, I guess basically, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I got all the names on a spreadsheet on my phone. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find it. So, I got a little spreadsheet on here that Signature Solar sent me. And there's 89 transactions. So, you know, the transactions on here are 2 to 90, basically. So, I just put 2 to 90 over here on our little web page. Let's go over here to the number picker. So, I got 2 to 90. And then basically what we're going to do is spin the little wheel. It's going to give me the number. And then I'll tell you basically who the winner is. So, let me go ahead and drink me some coffee real quick. And, all right, somebody's got another question before we do the drawing. Off-Grid Wannabe says, have you ever used the weather function to control settings? I have not. I haven't even really looked into it, but maybe that's something I need to look into, maybe do a video or something, but I've never done it. I'm trying to remember Adam DeLay. See, he has some stuff with Victron. I know he's did some weather stuff with his heater and stuff like that, and brought in the numbers to his Victron system for his wood burning heater. So, I mean, I think he's done some stuff like that, but I haven't done anything like that, bringing in the weather to run anything. I guess it's something I need to look into. The weather doesn't get too crazy around here, except for when hurricanes come, it floods, you know, and we get a lot of rain. That's the only problem we usually have. And Randy L says, I couldn't figure out the weather setting. I guess that's something I need to look into because I haven't really looked into it at all. I've been working and stuff, so I ain't really paid attention to anything with the solar stuff recently. I can tell you that. I've recorded some stuff and just hadn't got the videos out. I need to go ahead and finish them off though. But we can come back to questions. I'm going to go ahead and get this drawing over with because I know that's why a lot of people are here. We got 18 people. Let's see. Got 18 people watching right now. So I'm sure everybody is interested in who the winner is going to be. So let's go ahead. Number 2 to 90. Let's go ahead and see who it is. Let's go ahead and hit spin. No, I can't. There we go. All right. It's spinning. Let's see what number we're going to come up with. And the number is 33. Let's see who 33 is. Let me go on here on the list. 33. Sam W. Sam W. The last 4 of your order number, Sam W, is 3325. And Sam W, I'll be sending you out an email. Let me go ahead and put that in the chat just so everybody knows who the winner is. Sam W. So, is Sam W in the stream? It seems like the person that wins a lot of time is not in the stream. But like I said, I definitely appreciate everybody that made a purchase, you know, in the month of December. And you had pretty good odds. There was 89 people that bought stuff. 89 transactions. I don't know. The same person might have bought more than one thing. But Sam W, I'll be sending you out an email tonight. And then you can email me back. And, you know, hey, we'll go ahead and get you that battery sent out as soon as possible. You know, what's today? Today is Saturday, so it definitely should be able to go out, you know, Monday or Tuesday, I'm guessing, because I don't know if they've been making a ton of sales here in January, so I don't think they're too far behind. So it should be pretty simple to get that to you. And basically what we're going to do from now on, the person, once I email them, I'll give them like 48 hours to respond. If they don't respond in 48 hours, then I'm going to go on here and do another drawing. Because I've waited like a week or two before for some people to respond, and I don't think that's fair to everybody else that made purchases. So we're just going to do the 48-hour thing just to make sure somebody can get it for that month and go ahead and get it to them. And then Jim says, let me go ahead and add this to the broadcast. That's who the winner is, Sam W. Sam W. And your last 4 of your order number was 3325. Let me put that in the chat too. So just so you can verify that that's you, Sam W with the last 4, 3325. That's your last 4 of your order number. So if that's you, hey, I'm going to send you out an email and just respond to my email. It's going to be like rodneyoutdoors@gmail. So just make sure you're looking through your spam and everything else, and you'll have 48 hours to respond. And like always, I definitely appreciate everybody that made a purchase through my links because it helps support me, my family, and the channel. And it enables me to give away batteries and other equipment that people are definitely interested in. And this month, I think I've made so far about 17 sales maybe. So if you're interested, hey, January might be the month to get in because there's probably going to be less sales, I'm guessing, because this went way down over the last week. A lot of those sales are like the first couple days. So it's went way down since then. And then Jim says, Sam, you lucky boy. Indeed he is. Hey, anytime you can win something free, especially something that's, you know, fairly expensive, I guess, over $1,000. Hey, that's definitely pretty nice. All right. Anybody else got any questions or any topics or anything they want to talk about? Hey, just let me know. Oh yeah, and another thing, this coming up Thursday, we're gonna be doing our regular live stream. Myself, Eric from East Texas Homestead, and Adam from Adam Delay on YouTube. And we're probably going to try to stream to at least 2 of our channels, probably 3. And maybe I'll host it out and we'll send it out to all their channels. So it'll be on all the channels. And we'll see how many people we can get on this stream and see if we can get a big stream going all at one time. So if you're interested in that, I'll probably be sending a link out tomorrow or Monday and making a community post about that. And so you can just add that and join or whatever. and it'll give you a notification. Just hit notify, and then whenever the stream comes up, it'll notify you and tell you, hey, here's the stream. All right, we got another question. What types of conduit do you use? So, I mean, I've used regular PVC. I've used like the metal or whatever it's called. I don't EMT, I think that's what it's called, conduit. So it just depends on what you're working on and what you're doing. Most of my stuff I've used is just regular old PVC conduit that you get at Lowe's or Home Depot. AW says, do you plan to air from X in the future? I don't know. Possibly. I mean, I need to start using some other social media. I don't really use anything else. So a lot of people tell me I need to use all these different things, and I just haven't. I guess I just always use YouTube. But I need to get me X account, I guess, and that's just for this channel. I need to make a channel account and then start streaming to that. So is that something some people are interested in? Is they would rather watch it on X than YouTube? I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. I don't really stream anything on X, so y'all have to let me know how that is. Doug Evans says, congrats, Sam. Rodney, very cool contest, and enjoy your live show. And all can put your contest rules in the comments so we can prepare for the next live show giveaway. What did Sam win? I missed it. So this is what Sam won. Let me go over here to it. Sam won a EG4 Life Power 4 version 2 48 volt battery. So he can add that to his system if he already has one, or if he's getting ready to build one out, he'll have a 48 volt battery to help get him started. And like I said, this is enabled by everybody that's using my affiliate links. And, you know, I make a commission on it. Then I use part of that commission, you know, to buy something for you guys to show you how much I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. So congratulations to Sam. Let's see here. And Jim says, Doug Evans, the rules are easy. You can buy something from Signature Solar with Rodney's link and you get on the list. Yeah, I'm gonna add it. I'll add it to the description after this video is done, when it gets ready to get posted back up, because I let the live streams just post so people can go back and rewatch it. So anybody that uses my links, basically for the month of January, what I'll do in February is I'll do a drawing. I'll just use some of that commission money I made to buy something to give away to everybody that's supporting me, because I definitely appreciate it. People spend a lot of money sometimes with my links, and I make, you know, a few $100s off of one person buying, you know, $20,000 worth of stuff or whatever they buy, you know, and I definitely appreciate it. So I want to show my appreciation by, you know, supporting you as well. And I said, hey, if I have 30 or 40 or 80 or 100 people buy something, you know, they got pretty good odds of winning in this contest, you know, getting a little something back to themselves, especially if you were going to buy something anyways. So if you support me, I support you, and I definitely appreciate everybody. Mike says, dang, you give away better prizes than anyone. Last time it was an LL, and I was so jealous. Oh, is that what I gave away the last time? I couldn't even remember. I thought it was a Life Power. Yeah, I definitely enjoy it, man. It is definitely fun, especially the emails you get from people when they win something. They're like, I never won anything before in my life. So it's definitely fun. I definitely appreciate it. And the only reason I'm able to do it is because you guys are supporting me. So if that support stops because my code, like I said, my code is no longer working, the affiliate links are working, but you still get a discount by using my affiliate link. So if you use my link, you still get the $50 off any order over $500. But I guess they just got rid of the codes. Signature Solar is their business, you know, so they can, you know, have their rules however they want to. But there's nothing I can change. I wouldn't have changed it if it was up to me, because I have all those videos out with the code. So it's just harder. Now, all those people that were looking at that video, they might want to support me and might want to use the code, and then it doesn't work, and they don't know why. So I'll try to go back in the descriptions and update all that stuff, but it's going to take me a little while. So if you want to support me, just use one of my links. Like I said, I'll post it in here again. There it goes right there. So you get your discount and you enter the contest through the link. You know, basically signaturesolar.com, and then a couple little other things, /Rodney Hunt. And that's how you're going to enter. And you'll know you're entered because you'll get a $50 off discount. You know, whenever you're doing in checkout, you'll see that $50 off. So if that's not working, you might want to go hit the link again and then start your card over. But I know it may be aggravating or whatever, you know, might be a little frustrating, but hopefully everything just works smoothly. But hey, we just do the best we can. So let's make sure this thing actually works. Let's go back over here. So we'll go back over here. I'll add this battery to my cart. Let me see here. Let me use my own link, I guess. Because I don't know if I clicked on my link from that. Let me click on my link and then open up Signature Solar's page. Let's see here. Paste and go. All right. There we go. All right, so I got my stuff posted now where I put my link, and let's see if I can, when you go to checkout, I must have been looking at, let's see, let's add a battery here. Whoop, click the wrong thing. All right, let's just add any battery. It ain't gonna matter what it is. And let's see if the checkout, if the stuff automatically comes up with a discount. Oh my goodness, it's gonna make me put my email in. Oh, okay, so yep, it got a $50 off right there, as you can see. Let me go ahead and blow this up, maybe. So it worked. So right there, as you can see, they got the $50 off. Let me scroll over so you can actually see it. So right there, just by using my link, you still get the $50 off. They just put in some code, so I guess they can track it and give the right person the affiliate commission, and then I'll be able to, you'll be on my spreadsheet at the end of the month, and you'll be able to get entered into the drawing to get something free. Like I said, I can't make a promise on what it will be every month because it's just gonna be based on my sales. So the more stuff I sell, you know, I can get a battery or something that's fairly expensive, you know, and go ahead and give that away. And if it's not, if we only make a little bit, then I'll just give away something that's a lower cost. You know, basically I just try to do a certain percentage of my sales at a minimum. And so if you want to support me, hey, just use the link. And if you got any questions, hey, let me know in the chat if you guys got any questions. And like I always say, I definitely appreciate everybody that's watching. We got 25 people in the stream right now. And this stream was kind of last minute, and it's not really any kind of topic going on or anything like that. It's just a giveaway. So I definitely appreciate everybody watching, of course. Let's see here. Jim says, have you noticed Signature Solar trying to push Grow Watt stuff out? I noticed that they have some more Grow Watt stuff for sure. And like actually pushing out, you mean they've sent it to some affiliates and they're making videos on it, or just their own videos, I guess. Jim. I mean, I've noticed a little bit on their webpage, I guess, but not a ton. Let's see here. Let's go to their. All right. Yeah, they do got the Grow Watt stuff right on the homepage, I guess, now. And then let's scroll down. They do have some of this Tygo stuff. They have some interesting stuff now. But just to me, for the price, it just depends on what you want to do. But just for the price, some of this stuff is high. You know, it's different brands. I mean, that's why EG4, that's why they sell so much stuff. Because for the price, I mean, to me, this stuff can't be beat. You know, as slick as the Tygo stuff is, to me, that seems pretty expensive. You know, just for the 9 kilowatts of battery and a 3.8 kilowatt hybrid inverter. So, just depends on what you want. But Grow Watt stuff, let's go check it out. Inverters. They got some hybrid inverters or just grid tie. So these, the Grow Watt here, the 10K, the 25, it's about $2,500. So I would like to test that one out and compare it to definitely the 18 and 12,000 XP and stuff and see how it does. Maybe I'll be able to jump on one of them soon and test it out. Maybe I'll go ahead and order one and test it out for everybody to see how it does. All right, let's see here. Mike says, Rodney, what sort of work do you do in real life? Like what field? I'm a technician at a chemical plant. So basically I do operations and some maintenance. we do a lot more maintenance than probably most people because just the way our plant works. So operations, we do, I would say, most of the maintenance. We have maintenance people, but it's kind of like you take a control valve or something out or a piece of equipment and they work it on in the shop. So they don't really do anything out in the field. We do, I run like a control room and then I do field stuff. We just take turns swapping back and forth. So, and then I also, when I was in the Army and then after I got out of the Army, I did radar repair. So I did electronics. So I did a lot of electronic stuff like overhauling complete radars, taking them all the way apart, putting them back together. So I did depot level, basically maintenance. And then, of course, in the Army, you just do basically operations kind of maintenance, I guess. Let's see here. And then Jim says, no, their own vids and their sales page. Yeah, they might just be trying to get rid of it because I'm guarantee you they sell a lot more EG4 stuff than Grow Watt. You know, it doesn't matter how good that stuff is because there's just so many videos out on the EG4 and the prices are so good and everybody knows what kind of quality they got now when the stuff started getting made with Lux Power that people just want that stuff for the price. And the Grow Watt stuff, I mean, I like my Grow Watt inverters that I started out with and they were the older ones. So I know the stuff they got now is going to be way better. You know, they were just louder, you know, not as efficient, and I'm going to try something new. So let's see here. Mike says, maybe Sixer Solar's trying to dump their Grow Watt inventory. Who knows? Well, it seems like they've got newer stuff. They're not just pushing the stuff they've had, I don't think. I think they have newer stuff as well. Let's see. David, welcome to the stream. He said, question, what's the best PV wire? I buy my PV wire from Signature Solar most of the time, but I have used, let's see here. I've got some from Current Connected as well. And I'm trying to think. I think I got some from somewhere else before too, but most of the time I get it from Signature Solar, you know, just because I deal with them all the time. And I bought like 500 foot or 1,000 foot roll of it and just keep it over here in the building. Whenever I need it, I have plenty of it. So that's what I do, but they also sell it in probably 50, 100 foot, you know, that kind of stuff. I just wouldn't get it off of Amazon or anything like that. I'd get it from a reputable company, Signature Solar, Current Connected, whoever you deal with usually, you know, that's where I would get it from. So if anybody's got any ideas about PV wire, hey, let us know in the comments. Craig H says, any experience or knowledge of the 48 volt eco-worthy batteries? No, I don't have any experience with that. Haven't used one before. If anybody's used that, the eco-worthy 48 volt, I didn't even know they had a 48 volt battery. Actually, I thought they had smaller stuff, but I guess they're stepping up your game as well. Let's see. Michael X, welcome to the stream. Whoa, that's way too small. I can't see it. I guess I need to adjust this stuff when there's a big comment or a long comment. It makes it way too small, so I'm going to have to make an adjustment on that. But I'll try to read it from the other side over here. Problems with some browser add-ons. Find the best code. Replacing the codes behind the scene to route affiliate money to the add-on creator's code instead of actual affiliate. My SIG has seen same. Michael X. So I don't know if Michael X is an affiliate as well or he works there. I'm not sure who that is, but like he said, saying, I guess they just want to make sure the person that you're trying to support with the affiliate link is actually getting a commission. And I haven't been spreading my code out everywhere like maybe some people do. I just spread it on my live streams and my videos. So, you know, I just wish that I wouldn't have spread it out so much when now only the link works. Because people that want to support you, then they just go and they're not able to support you. And then when they're getting ready to make their sale, getting ready to make their purchase, they might say, I'm not going back through all that, trying to go back and support them, and they just make the purchase. And then you still don't, nobody gets it. I don't get it, and somebody else don't get it. So they just went basically straight to Signature Solar. So just remember that. If you want to support me or some other creator, you want to support, you know, Adam or somebody or Eric from East Texas Homestead, hey, just use their links and you'll be able to support them or whoever you're trying to support. Because it definitely helps us out. And it, you know, helps us make more content and more videos, which I know I haven't been making a lot of stuff lately, but I'm going to get on it at some point. Let's see here. AW says, Bouge RV, decent price. I don't know if he was answering a question for somebody else. Oh, Bouge RV. Yeah, I have got the Bouge RV PV connectors for sure. I got a whole set of those. So yeah, Bouge RV, I've tested out a bunch of their stuff. It's fine. So yeah, Windy Nation, that's where I got some stuff at before. Craig H. Windy Nation has the best wire pricing. So yeah, I've got some from there before as well. And let's see here. Ricketts 97. Let's see here. It says, here in Chicagoland, we have been getting a lot of cloudy days. Always make me double think about going solar. I haven't made the jump. I don't have much room to grow up a bunch of panels, to throw up a bunch of panels to make more power. Yeah. So what I say to anybody is, you know, just do what you can. I mean, and at least at some parts of the year, you'll be getting in some decent solar. And when there's an emergency or a storm, if you have batteries, just make sure they're charged and topped off, even if you charge it from the grid. And then if the power goes out, you know, you still have power, you know, because to me, that's what it's all about, is having some power during emergencies. Plus, throughout the year, if you can save the money, hey, that's just a bonus. Just depends on why you want them. Let's see here. Jim says, they just came out with the EcoWorthy 48-volt battery. Yeah, maybe they'll send me one out to test or something, but I'm gonna have to go look them up. What's the price on them? Is the price pretty good? Jim X is saying that the browser add-on is overriding the code on the link you put in. Oh, okay. So you put the code in and then the browser is taking it away or something. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't know that was going on. I don't know what's going on with everybody else's stuff and in the background and all that. I just definitely appreciate people that do try to support the channel. Let's see here. Let's see. Michael X says, PV wire, definite use on roof, bare wire install. Elsewhere, I use Anchor Marine wire with inspector's blessings, cheaper. Yeah, and if I'm reading slow, it's because it's really small up here on my screen. It gets really small when I put the comment up there. I can barely see it. And of course, I got glasses, so definitely not helping the case. Jack D, hey, welcome to the stream. If I missed anybody saying welcome to the stream, hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. I'll try to say it if I see you making a comment. It's great watching you do your thing. Good vibes. Hey, I definitely appreciate it. It's definitely fun to do live streams. How long have we been on here? We've already been on here about 44 minutes. I thought this was going to be a short one just with the giveaway. I thought it was be about 10 minutes, but people come on here and they want to, you know, ask questions and talk and stuff like that. And I definitely appreciate it. And I'll definitely talk as long as you guys want to. Let's see here. And hopefully the sound is coming through pretty good. Cause like I said, I got this new microphone and that's just, I bought that with money I made from you guys commissions and, trying to get better audio and a better look. And I changed where my live stream setup kind of was going, changed the angle and stuff like that. So got my little TV monitor back here going through some stuff and, you know, just trying to see if that helps out the live stream appeal any, I guess. Mike's is, I guess he's talking to somebody, Ricketts 97 says you can just start out small and tinker with their inexpensive stuff, and then you can figure out your needs from there. Exactly. That's what we all do. If you get started at all and you buy something small, you're going to buy more stuff over time because you're going to be like, I want more power. And so that's how it always is when you start out. All right, Jetfire RS says sound is great, video quality is great. Hey, I definitely appreciate it. Streaming in 1080p. Of course, when I do my streams, I'm using like a full frame real camera. I'm not using a webcam. So I definitely like my stuff to look good. I mean, I guess I'm just like a tech kind of nerd, whatever. So I like my stuff to look good. It's not going to be perfect. I don't know everything, that's for sure. But if you use a good camera and you have good audio, your stuff is just going to look better. And then I have the fiber optic internet now. I have Starlink as well. So I got Starlink and fiber optic. So I shouldn't have any problem streaming. If I do, I'm going to be upset because I'm paying for 2 internets. So the fiber optic is way faster upload speed. And you need upload speed for when you're doing these live streams for anybody that hasn't done it. So the download, you know, it's when you're watching and streaming stuff. But when you're uploading to the internet, you need the upload speed. And Starlink, as good as it is, the uplinks are very slow. It's usually between 4 and 20. And now mine is probably between 300 to 1,000 because I got the 1,000 megabytes per second stuff. So, just depending on what it's running right then, but it's way faster than Starlink for sure. Donnie Thomas, welcome to the stream. Just received my 6000 XP 10 of the 400 watt panels and the 16 kilowatt hour battery cells this week. I have lots of work to do. Oh yeah. Hey, but that's good work there because that's going to help you out. So we definitely enjoy that. Maybe not at the time we're doing it, especially if it's hot. But at least right now it's not hot. All right. It says he already did yesterday. Oh, we must be answering somebody's question. Somebody saying, oh no, this is my daughter's account name. So somebody must have logged on to watch under their kid's account or something. That's funny. Yep, most people have multiple accounts for sure. All right, anybody else got any questions or want to know what's going on? Basically what we did tonight is did a giveaway, and what was the name? Sam W was the winner of this right here. We'll go back over here and show you what he won. Well, I would if I was still on it. But basically, we want a Life Power 4 battery. Let me see if I can get on it again to show everybody. Here it is. So we're giving away this version 2 battery, 48 volt. We had 89 people buy stuff last month, the month of December. And Sam W was the winner. I'll be sending him an email out after this stream. And definitely, everybody go ahead and congratulate him. I don't think he's in a stream, but hey, if he goes back and watches this later, he'll be able to see your comments. So I know they'll be excited. And basically, they'll have 48 hours to respond. And if they don't respond within 48 hours, I'll do another draw. And then, hey, maybe one of you guys will win the battery. So I definitely know everybody will appreciate it. Whoever does respond to get it. Let's see here. Tillman, let's see. I want to put panels in the very back of my yard. It's about 170 feet total. Would you recommend THHN or PV wire? The first set of panels will be out in the yard. The second set will be over the deck. I mean, I recommend PV wire myself, but I mean, some people will use THNN whenever they get it inside or something like that, but I've never done that. I just run PV wire the whole way myself. But if you contact Signature Solar, I mean, they'll tell you, what, they would recommend you to do. And if that will be okay or not. I'm not a licensed electrician or anything like that. I'm just a DIYer. So I don't do that. I just use the PV wire. I have used THNN like temporarily, like, for a little short run or something like that. But I try to only do it temporarily and then put PV wire back, especially if it's going to be outside for sure. And Jim says, I was saying $839 was a good price. Was that for the 48 volt eco-worthy battery, Jim? If so, man, that is a good price. I don't know. Maybe I missed it. Y'all might have been talking about something else. And AW says, any new projects coming up? I'm going to be building something over the chicken coop or chicken run or whatever we'll call it. It's for more solar panels for sure that I've been waiting to do and waiting. So I kind of got rid of all my chickens that are about 4 years old because somebody else wanted them. And I was going to get some more chicks. So I'm going to be getting new baby chicks in like maybe February. And that way I have a little bit of time to build something over it and have a little more power coming into my solar system. Because of course, when it's cloudy, it don't matter how much solar you got, you're never going to have enough, just like batteries. So, yep, I got some projects coming up. This has been a lot of stuff happened at the end of the year last year and a lot of stuff going on. And I just haven't put out anything. So I did live streams and stuff, put out a video here or there, but sometimes it's that season of your life, I guess, where you just can't get the stuff done that you want to get done. But I'm about to turn that around. We got to start getting some videos out. And I definitely appreciate everybody that supports the videos and the channel. Mike says, I don't have anything else to purchase, but when I do, I'll use your code. I'm in over 35,000 to signatures at this point. Yeah, just make sure you use the link. Remember, the code's not going to work, so just use the link. If you use my link, you'll still get the discount, the $50 off, but only the links will work now. So anybody that's just joining the stream, just so you know, the discount codes no longer work because I guess Signature Solar wasn't able to track the stuff because of browser add-ons and different weird stuff going on. But if you want to support the channel and you want to be in the contest for the giveaways, just use one of my links under my videos or this link right here. I'll put it back in the chat again for the people that just joined. Use that link. You'll still get the $50 off, but you'll also be, supporting me. So I'll get a little commission off of it. Plus you'll be supporting yourself if you actually win a free battery or whatever we happen to be giving away this month. And the giveaway is always based on kind of how much commission I make. So, I'm going to take a percentage of that commission and give it back to people that are supporting me. So let's see here. Gems, it looks like they're talking about the conduit stuff. If it's in conduit, then THNN number 6 gauge will work, but PV wire is thicker and lasts longer. Yeah, and PV wire, of course, is going to be good, rated for outdoors and in the sun and all that. So yes. So Jim said that $839, that's how much the eco-worthy battery is. Now that is crazy. We might have to go look that up. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Let's go check that out. Eco-worthy. I didn't know they had a 48-volt battery. So we're gonna go look that up. I'm gonna look it up real quick and then I'll bring you guys over here once I get on the page. Because they contacted me one time wanting to do a video on something, but we just weren't able to work out the details, I guess. So let me see here. So let's go back. I'll bring you over here. Let's check out this battery. Oh, yeah, they got a server rack. Okay. So they got a couple of them. Let's see here. Oh, that's only 50 amp hour. Okay. Yep. $839. That is crazy, man. That is cheap. What about shipping? I wonder how much the shipping is. Let's add one of these. Let's add one of these to the cart just to see what the shipping is. Let's go to checkout. And let's see here. Let's see, shipping. It says calculated at checkout. Man, I gotta put all this in. All right, let me put my information in. Let's go back over here. I guess I have to do that later, but I want to see if the tracking was on there. I wonder if I got a login for them. All right. I ain't going to hold y'all up with that, but that price is still good. Even if you got to pay for shipping, it can't be but so much for one battery. That seems like a deal. We might have to make a video on that thing. I'm going to have to contact them. If that battery is any good, $839. I mean, that is a deal solar stuff compared to like 5 or 6 or 10 years ago is ridiculously inexpensive compared to then. And even like 3 years ago, most of the batteries were $1,500. At a minimum. And that was for Life Power 4 regular battery. I mean, now you got the LLs and the LLS and all that other stuff, and they're $1,299 or $1,200 or whatever they are, which is way cheaper. And they got the screens and all the safety stuff and the fire arresters and all everything that you really need. Let's see what we got here. Craig says, they have them on Amazon with Prime also. I bought the 50 amp hour delivered free. All right, let's go over here and look on Amazon then. Let's see if they got the 100 amp hour one. Let's see what we got here. Drinking some coffee. All right, let's see here. As soon as I get it pulled up, I'll bring you guys over here. See if I can find it. All right, let's go ahead and bring you over here. I'm going to type in battery, I guess. Let's see. Oh, here's the 100 amp hour battery. In stock, free delivery. What? That is crazy, man. Free delivery. So you can get 2 batteries for $1,679. That is wild, man. Let's see what it's got on it. Built-in BMS. Let's see. Low temperature, overprotection, overcharging. Let's see here. It's got the button on it. Man, that looks like a deal there. And it looks like it's got the good connections too. The good terminals. Man, $849 delivered, a life power 4 battery, 100 amp hour. I mean, that's crazy. And eco-worthy, I mean, you know, they do make some decent stuff, you know, because they sell like the combiner boxes that a lot of people have used, and the arrays, the moving ones. What's it called? Let's see here. I always forget what the tracking. Yeah, the solar tracking array or whatever they sell that. That is wild, man. I'm gonna have to talk to those guys and get one of those to test out. And if they're any good, I mean, how can you not recommend that? I mean, it's $400, almost cheaper. I mean, probably gonna be $500 or $600 after you add in all the shipping and tax and all that. Then even EG4 stuff, which y'all know I love EG4 stuff. I got about everything. I mean, man, that is wild. And Rickett says shipping is free on the EcoWorthy website as well. So that is crazy. And Mike says if they have a decent warranty to back the battery, that is one heck of a deal. That is true. Jim says, loan me some moolah, Rodney. Oh, man. Hey, wish I could. Maybe at some point, maybe one day, you know, get a big channel, you know. Some of these big channels got plenty of money. Hey, I've made a good amount of money for how small my channel is, and this is because you guys supporting the channel, and so I definitely appreciate it. That's why I try to give back by getting you guys a battery or whatever I can, you know. But nothing, I don't make barely anything from like YouTube and stuff like that, just my affiliate links. Let's see. Craig H is saying solar tracker. Yeah, I couldn't remember what the name of it was. I've had one of those solar trackers for like a year. I bought it and I got it on sale. And the thing's just been sitting. I haven't put it out there yet. Because I'm like, I don't know if I have a reason to use just one tracker. Because I built so many other different arrays and different mounts, ground mounts. Let's see here. Jack D, RS485 can, RS232 nifty. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, looks like a lot of the other batteries out there. Let's go find it again. Looks like a lot of the other batteries out there. Looks like all the connections you could want. You know, you got 2 connections on here. The terminals, you got 2 of them. You got your breaker. I mean, you got your on-off switch for the BMS. I mean, definitely looks good, but, you know, looks can be deceiving. But I think EcoWorthy is a decent brand. I mean, myself. So, I mean, they've been making other stuff. They probably just really got into the 48-volt server rack battery game, but looks good. Hey, for that price though, man, come on. It's crazy. So Craig H, let's see. Craig H says, I got 2 trackers and they're a game changer. Yeah, if you only have a small amount of room and panels, I mean, to me, there's no other way to go. You got to get some solar trackers because you're going to get the most power when you're tracking that sun. Now, if you just have some several big arrays, it's not going to matter as much, I don't think. And with a lot of my systems, that's what I have. Maybe I'll put it up just to do a video on it and just to see how it does and do some testing and see if it's actually worth it. Because it's relatively inexpensive, but the setup process seems to be, you know, not the easiest thing in the world from the videos I've watched. Maybe it's better now with some of their instructions in the past haven't been great, but I think they've improved that some over time too. Let's see. Jim says, aesthetics, sodium batteries are used in aircraft for the past 60 years, so it's a proven system. Excuse me. So I don't know what he was talking about there. I guess somebody was talking about something else. I missed it. But anybody else got any questions or anything else they want to talk about? And like I said before, if you do want to support the channel, I'm going to keep posting it. And because some people are going in and out of the stream, so I don't know how many people's in here. It says there's 25 people watching right now. So if you missed it before, my discount code my discount code no longer works with Signature Solar. They pretty much got rid of discount codes that are the permanent ones, you may have a discount code every once in a while. It's like for something short term, they said. But basically, you have to use the affiliate link, and you still get my discount. You get $50 off all orders over $500. But you have to use my links. That way, they can track the stuff a lot easier. I guess their system's been having trouble tracking people because of people's browsers and add-ons and different whatever's going on. I have no idea. Just stuff in the background that I don't see. So if you want to support me, use my link. I get a small commission off that sale. And I use that commission, and I use a small percentage of that, or a decent percentage of that, to get you guys something and do a giveaway. I'm going to try to do one every month, if I'm able to, or sometimes it might be every 2 months if we didn't make that much and weren't able to really get anything. But like last few months, we've been able to do stuff. So seems like it's going to work out. And we just gave away that battery tonight to Sam W. So anybody that missed it, you can go back and watch the restream, I guess, and I'll post it later. You'll be able to go back and watch it and see him win. And I'll be sending an email later, and he'll have 48 hours to respond and say, hey, it's me. I want the battery. Excuse me. And if not, I'll do another drawing, and maybe one of you guys will win. And let's see here. Do you think the tariffs will jack up solar prices? I think it's going to go up some, but I don't think it's going to be as big as people think. Because it's just going to be, it's not going to be based on like the sale price of the item. It's going to be based on something like the price probably that they're buying it for, and then it's going to go for a certain percentage of that. I don't know exactly how it works. I read it before. I just don't think it's going to be as big as we think. I think the prices may go up a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be terrible. Jim says, hit that like button on the way out, y'all. Hey, definitely for sure. And let's see. Mike says, I got the one as a kit with the panels. Both have 695 watt bifacials. They only been up for a few weeks, but they added a ton to the batteries. Yep. You gotta try them out, I guess. I gotta put that one up I got to see how it does. And Jim says the AW. Well, I think China's fighting tooth and nail to get stuff here cheap still. Yeah, they want to get stuff here, of course. And the cheaper they get it here, the more stuff they're going to sell. So, of course, they want to do that. But, hey, I'm not going to get into all that, all the political baits and all that stuff. But we've got rid of way too much manufacturing in the United States. Everybody knows that. And it can hurt you, financially over time. So we'll just have to see what happens. But, almost everything we use now, we don't make anything, So you can imagine if we go to war with certain people at some point, which, I definitely don't want that. But if you did, we can't make anything. It's not like World War I, World War II. We can manufacture everything we need. We just don't have any manufacturing base anymore. We don't have places to get the raw materials from because, all political stuff that's going on. So I'm not going to get into all that. But if anybody else has got anything, you let me know. If not, we might go ahead and wrap this up here in the next few minutes. So let me know if you got any more questions. And like I said, I appreciate everybody that's here in the stream. Looks like we still got 22 people watching. And the giveaway, of course, is already done. Stephanie D says, tariffs only hurt the consumer. Yep. The bottom line is you shouldn't let it get to that point. That was the problem. So, and it can hurt us temporarily, but in the long run, if you try to even things out, it can help, but it's not going to help in the short term. That's for sure. And Mike says, thank you, Rodney. These are fun for sure. Hey, I definitely appreciate it. And remember, anybody that wasn't here earlier, we're going to be doing a live stream this Thursday coming up. It's going to be me, Adam, and Eric. Adam DeLay on YouTube, and then Eric from East Texas Homestead. We're going to be doing our normal stream, and we're going to try to put it out, hopefully, to all our channels. And we're going to see how that goes. But, hey, you guys join this Thursday, if you can, Thursday night, 8 p.m. I'll be putting out a post either tomorrow or Monday about that. And you'll be able to get notified and all that. So if you're interested, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Michael X says sodium, good, but too wide range voltage. What's that say? Out. Inverters would not redesigned to use. Were not designed to use it. Yeah, I don't know anything about those, but I guess him and Jim were talking about it. Mike says, hopefully Adam isn't hosting the stream. His internet is sketchy. I'm hosting the stream. So I'm going to host the stream, and then I'm going to try to stream it to his channel as well, since I got this fiber optic internet now. So I'm going to try to stream it to multiple channels at the same time. But I'll be the host and, you know, be trying to push it out to him. So hopefully it's good since I got this fiber now. Hopefully I haven't had any internet lag. So how's the internet been? I mean, how's the stream been the whole time for everybody? It's looked fine for me because I'm watching it over here on the iPad. So it's looked fine from what I see. But, and I redesigned my little stuff. Got little, I don't know, little sci-fi stuff in the background or whatever, little space stuff. So I don't know if that's messing people up or people like it. And I've moved my TV and put it over here and moved my table and stuff. Got me a new microphone. Jim says, Adam is really sketchy with a ton of snow on his wires. Oh, man. Mike says, your stream is very high quality. Yeah, if it keeps going good, I might start trying to do it in 4K. Not that anybody's watching in 4K, but, you know, it will look better even if you're watching in 1080 if you record it in 4K. So we'll see. I'm using full frame cameras, and I got another one over here as well. And we're going to get this thing all lined out as soon as possible so we can start doing more streams. I would like to do a stream a week. Those other guys want to do them about every 2 weeks. So maybe I'll do one by myself and do one with them. You know, I have to do one. I won't be able to do it on Thursdays all the time because just will work. I just won't be able to do it all the time. But maybe I'll be able to do it on a Saturday night. Like tonight, I want to try this out to see how, you know, people like the Saturday stream. And Jim says, Rodney, your stream is kicking. Hey, that's awesome. And Doug says, thanks for the live shows and the video content. I installed the EG4 6000 XP and all with the Today Off-Grid house and learned a lot from your live shows and YouTube videos. Greatly appreciate Rodney. And if it seems like I'm stumbling when I'm trying to read, it's because it's so small, I can barely see it. So I'm going to have to do something about that. I'm going to have to adjust my little settings on my little Ecamm streaming software I got here. So when I put a big comment in, it'll show up bigger. So a long comment, I guess. Let's see. David Watson says, can you use two 12-volt 260 amp hours and two 12-volt 280 amp hour batteries in series to make 48 volts? To me, you should use the same size battery. So if you got 12-volt 260 amps, the other one should be 260 amps as well. So I don't know if that's going to work out. You know, it may hurt some of the batteries. So in my opinion, I wouldn't do it. But I mean, if it was temporary and emergency, I would do it. But I wouldn't do it long term. I just don't know how that's going to work out, especially if the BMSs aren't the same and the amp hours aren't quite the same. You know, it may work, but I wouldn't recommend it. And Donnie says, stream coming in 5x5. Hey, that's awesome. And Jim says, depends on the battery. Some battery BMS won't scale to 48 volts. That is true as well, you know, because some batteries, you know, you start putting them in series, you know, it's only going to be made to either go 12 or 24 or whatever. It might not be able to go to 48. So Mike says, that doesn't sound like a good idea. I'd go to same. Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd try to get the same batteries. And if you're going to buy more batteries and you want a 48 volt, you might as well go with a 48 volt battery. And that way, you know, you'll just be lined out and ready to begin with. And Craig H says, they won't charge and discharge evenly. Yeah, true. So depending on their BMS, if their BMS is rated to do the 48 volts in series, then I would use it in an emergency, but I wouldn't do it just all the time, you know, run it like that. I wouldn't do it, you know. But I'm willing to try something during an emergency, though. So if I need emergency power, you got to, I don't know where you're living at, what you got going on right now. If it's an emergency, you need power, I'll go ahead and try it. I mean, you know, hey, if you're already out of power, what's the worst that's going to happen? I mean, you could, you know, temporarily, you know, make the batteries off a little bit. I don't know, but I wouldn't recommend it. All right, anybody else got anything before we go ahead and probably jump on off of here? We've been on here for an hour and 11 minutes, it looks like. We got 26 people watching. Like I said before, if you want to support the channel, you got to use the links now. The discount code no longer works, but you still get $50 off every order over $500. And I know people are probably tired of hearing me say that, but different people jump in the stream at different times. So I just want to make people aware that want to support the channel. Jose says SpaceX like production quality. Hey, I definitely appreciate it. Definitely not that good, that's for sure. I'm working on it. We're going to get this thing better and better as we go, because I want to start doing more streams. David Watson says, thought so, thank you. Hey, thanks for asking, and we always try to help you out. Even if I'm not able to help you out, like you can see in the comments, hey, people have a lot of good answers and suggestions and a lot of good ideas. So, I mean, hey, there's a lot of people that know more than me. I'm just making videos. So, let's see here. All right, if that's about it, then I guess we'll go ahead and end this thing out. And definitely appreciate everybody that's came by the stream to check it out and say hello to everybody. AW says, what live streaming software are you using? I use Ecamm Live, so it works only with Mac. So I got a MacBook. So if you have a Mac, I'll go with Ecamm. It's awesome. So if you're doing any streams. Anybody else? Bam. AW says thank you. Hey, I appreciate it. All right, we're going to go ahead and end this thing. Definitely appreciate everybody that watched. And remember, if you want to support the channel, just use that link. I just posted it back up there again, and I got it in the description. That's how you'll be able to support me through my affiliates. And then I'll be able to support you by doing the drawings every month when I do these giveaways. Hey, thanks for watching.